If you just started your first microeconomics class, I'm a tutor, and this is what you actually need to know about supply. Law of supply, quantity supplied, and a shift in supply. And if you've been wondering where price fits into that and how it impacts quantity supplied versus supply, I'll explain that. Okay, first, law of supply, super simple. It's the reason why this curve is upward sloping. As price increases, suppliers are willing to supply more quantity to the market because they're making more money per unit. That is quite literally all you gotta know about law of supply. Now, quantity supplied is simply the quantity value on the x-axis at a given price value on the y. So say we were asked, oh, what's the quantity supply value at P1? Well, I'm just gonna go over, hit the supply curve, and then go down from that point to determine at that point we've got this Q1 quantity value. In other words, at this price, there's this quantity of units supplied to the market by producers. Okay, here's the biggest thing I see students mess up on here. Price is the only thing that can impact quantity supplied. Because different quantity supplied values just simply are referring to different points on the supply curve. And the only thing that can adjust those points is price. So whenever you get asked a question like, which of the following could shift quantity supplied? Only select price. The other options there are meant to trick you. And chances are those other answer choices are pertaining to shifts in supply. There's 5 supply shifters that I go through in my microeconomics cram kit, free to access on my website. But what I want to focus on here is which direction the curve shifts with an increase or decrease in supply, because it's a little bit tricky. Instead of orienting it as up or down with an increase or decrease, orient it as right or leftward shifts. This right here represents an increase in supply because our supply curve is shifting to the right. But it's easy to get tripped up on here because if you'd orient it as up and down, you'd say, oh, this curve looks like it's shifting down, the supply must be decreasing. It's not. Right or left is how you should orient shifts in the supply and demand curves. And this right here represents a decrease in supply. The supply curve is shifting left, and therefore the overall supply in the market is decreasing. Just to reiterate here, quantity supplied is not shifting here. It's the overall supply curve because the entire curve is moving. Whereas if price were moving and we were hitting a new point on the supply curve, that would be a shift or change in quantity supplied. If you like how I explain microeconomics, go check out that microeconomics cram kit on my website that I mentioned. I've got 95 concept breakdowns that basically explain to you everything you need to know in this class. They've each got a video of me talking, and step by step I walk you through what you need to know for the concept. So if that's something that helped you get through your next quiz or exam, make sure to go check it out.